everyone, welcome to Tiffany Colors. In today's video, I'm showing you my November plans video. I haven't done one of these videos in quite a while, so I thought November would be a good time to come on and have some plans. I feel like when I do have planned out my month, it seems to go a lot smoother and I don't feel lost and keeps me kind of on task. Even though it can sometimes feel like a to-do list, at least I do seem to get more pages done. So I'm going to try it again for November. So this is my coloring journal. I started this last December and look how plain it was. And then I started getting more elaborate and really doing some drawing in it and a little bit of color. And I have fallen off the wagon a few times. Like, look at September's. I didn't even do one for October. This is very plain. But anyway, so November, I wanted to give a kind of, I had seen this on Pinterest. I didn't come up with this by myself, these colors or anything. This was on Pinterest. I found a bullet journal spread and it was plaid. And I thought, oh, cool. I'm going to use that idea. So this was all done with my Faber-Castell Pitt pens and my Staedtler fine liners. And I did put a sticker of Donald down in the corner. I have a big sticker book here that I've shown on my channel before. There's a full flip through on my channel, so go check that out. But this sticker book has, oh my God, all kinds of stickers from all the different movies. And so I like to pick a sticker from this and put it in my plans video. And I chose Donald because he's one of the November scavenger hunts by Happy Colors. And I will put that up on the screen now, her hashtag and her little prompt list for you to check out yourself. I love always putting this in my bullet journal. It doesn't mean I actually follow through with it, but it's kind of nice to have something to reference if I'm not sure what to color. And it gave me something to go and look for in my stash of coloring books as well. All right, so I always put in a calendar piece to my bullet journal, and I like to add a heart on the days that I finish a page. So I've already completed 2 pages this month. And Matchstick Mouse by Morgan O'Brien and the Coco Wyo coloring contest, which I'll put that up on the screen right now too if you don't know about that. I believe it ends on November 9th and today's the 6th. So you've got a few more days to get your pages in, but you just download the image and print it out and color it, and it doesn't go by how many likes or anything. All you need to do is enter, and I think they randomly pick somebody, but you get their new cute and cozy Christmas coloring book, as well as some Ohuhu markers. So definitely go check that out. Okay, so you'll see both of those completed pages in my November completed pages video. So a couple of hashtags I wanted to participate was Coloring the Movies by Jamie's Coloring Love, and I will add that to the screen. So she picks a color palette for a particular movie every month, and I usually use that color palette in a mandala. So that's what I plan on doing this month. And then I believe it is Alice in Wonderland is the theme this month. And so Meg's Coloring Corner is also doing a Meg's Disney Mandala Challenge, and hers is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. So she picks a character every month, and you can do a mandala in those colors based off that character. So there's 2 mandalas I'll plan on doing at least this month. And then also Jamie's Coloring Love is hashtag November Mad Tea Party. So any Alice in Wonderland pictures or anything that you think could be turned into an Alice in Wonderland page, definitely do those pages this month. And so I want to participate in that as well. So I've got 3 hashtags here that I want to do, plus my November scavenger hunt. So I only left myself 17 slots. I mean, I'll be lucky if I fill all 17 of these slots with completed pages. So yeah, let's get into the books and see what I have planned to color in this month. Okay, so first up is my mandala book. This is the book I chose to do mandalas in this month, my 50 Nighttime Mandalas by Kameliya Angelkova. And actually, I finished one last night, so I'm going to try not and show that to you. But here is the page I've picked out for Alice. So I took a sticker out of that sticker book I just showed you and stick it here. She does the same thing with her mandalas. She'll put a sticker down so you know what the mandala is for. And yeah, so you go by these colors here and do the mandala by the colors. So it'll be a very basic color palette, probably blue, yellow for her hair, a skin tone color, and black. I would decide maybe you can do a couple of different shades of blue, a couple of different shades of yellow to really get a few more colors in there, but it will be a very limited color palette for this one. So I can't wait to see how that comes out. And then I've got 2 more in here planned for 2 other mandalas for the month. So that's that. Next up, I really want to work out of Gabi Wolf's Minimania coloring book number 2. This is the only book I own of hers. And back in October, I had seen a lot of people do this picture here because it's a very fall, autumn looking coloring page. They're wearing coats, so obviously it's chilly, and a hat and a scarf, and the leaves are all falling around them, so you could do nice autumn colors. This also would help out for my November scavenger hunt with jacket and scarf, so that would fall into that category as well. So yeah, I can picture lots of pretty fall colors, reds, orange, browns, greens, and then maybe a pretty gradient sky in the background. We will see. But yeah, so that's in my coloring plans for Minimania book 2. And so I pulled out my 50 Wintertime Mandalas by Kameliya Angelkova. Now I know this is a mandala book, but I don't really consider it a mandala. This was one of her early mandala books, and there's actually images in the middle and then like a mandala on the outside edge. So these really have some really cute pictures in them. So the first one I've chosen to do out of this book is the snowman with the 2 kids. So they're wearing coats, there's a snowman, and there's a scarf. So there's 3 things I could use out of my November scavenger hunt. And I picture this in very cool colors. It'll be good to practice my snow since it's been a whole year since I've done snow. Luckily, I do keep a little book next to me when I'm coloring that has color combinations from past pages. If there's a color combination I found that I really like, I will put it in that book. And so at least I have that to reference so I can look that up. Another page I chose out of this book was this one for Penguin, because I really I don't have very many winter coloring books, unfortunately. So I might have to put those on my list for this season. But Penguin was one of the November scavenger hunt prompts. So I want to do this one. Such cute. I could do a male and a female penguin, and look at those crystals and icicles on the outside. That will be a challenge to color as well. So yeah, looking forward to doing this one. And then the third one I've chosen out of this book is the stockings hung by the fire, because I needed socks as a prompt. And do you know, I don't have, the only thing I could think of for socks was Christmas stockings. I really don't have any just sock pictures. So this one will have to do. And I like the berries and the greenery on the outside edges. I could practice doing my glow effect on the stockings from the glow of the fire and maybe down here. So I want to do more practicing of that, especially too with the candles. So a lot of places where I could practice my glow effect on my pages. So that was out of 50 Wintertime Mandalas by Kameliya Angelkova. Next up, I wanted to work out a Fairy Chibis coloring book. I'm just loving these little travel size books. If more artists make these travel size, I will definitely be buying that versus the big size. And the one that I chose was this girl, this fairy. So she's obviously a winter fairy. She's got ice skates on, mittens, and she's wearing a coat. So I figured that could work for my jacket prompt. Yeah. And I could put a lot of glitter around her. I love glitterifying these pages. She's already got some twinkles there. So that should be a fun one to do as well. Then, of course, I have to keep working out of Coco Wyo's Little Corner, Cute and Comfy Coloring Book. This is the only little cute and comfy coloring book I own right now. Oh, I take that back. I was given a new one, and it's a fall one, or a Halloween one, which I do have that in my stash, so you'll be seeing that. Anyway, so I've got 2 of these cute and comfy coloring books, and the pages I chose were Kitchen, because Kitchen was one of the prompts in the November scavenger hunt. And I figured these would be quick and easy to do. If I'm slowing up from some of my other colorings of the month, I can pull this out and do these real quick. And Bed was another prompt in the November scavenger hunt. So these were the 2 that I picked to do out of this book, Coco Wyo Little Corner. And then here's another pocket size book, Namaste, Indian Patterns, Color by Number by Sachin Sachdeva. And pattern page was one of the prompts. So I chose this pattern page to do. I really love this smooth paper, and can just do this quickly with alcohol markers, straight coloring, and I could have this one done real quick. This book has so many patterned pages that it's actually, they go by really quick, and they are fun to do. See, there's another one. I've already done 2 or 3. There's another one. So yeah, these go super quick, plus the pocket size. So I know I can get that one pretty fast. All right, so here's my other Snuggle Season coloring book, Spooky Snug by Anna Rose. And she sent me this as a happy mail, which I'm so appreciative. And I chose this one. Even though we're past spooky season, I still want to kind of practice making my ghost see-through. And then I love this little guy. He's like, I don't know, a monster. Maybe it's a ghost dressed as a monster. But anyway, and there's a bed. So I figured that would fit my bed scavenger hunt prompt. But yeah, if you haven't checked out my flip through video for this book, it's up on my channel. Go check it out. It is a very cool little book. Really like that one. And I pulled Witches Around. Actually, this was the only whip I still had left over from last month. And so I really wanted to finish it because I hate having whips left around. I had started with their skin tone and hair and absolutely hated how it was coming out. So I put it away. I got frustrated. But I think I can make it work with pencils. I'll definitely have to do lots of pencil work over the top to make their skin tone look a little bit better. And then, I mean, pumpkins are still good for, November, and they're in a pumpkin patch. And I can do maybe a pretty gradient sky in the background. So yeah, I'm hoping to at least get that one finished for November, so I don't have a whip in that book. I pulled Country Kitchen Charm by Teresa Goodridge. I have not worked out of this book at all. And when I saw the November prompt list by Happy Colors, and it was kitchen, I immediately knew I had to pull this book out. So I didn't mark any pages because this is all kitchens in here. And, oh, look at that one though. Look at that with the snowman. Oh, that's definitely a very pretty winter page. Oh, and I could do a pattern on the curtains. That might be a contender. But I know, oh, look at this one, Baking, Mom's Kitchen, Served Daily. So there's so many good kitchen pictures in here that I will just find one and color. So I'm really hoping to get to this one this month. And yeah, maybe do some fall colors in here if I don't pick the winter. I also like this one. That one's pretty cool too. So we'll see. Country Kitchen Charm by Teresa Goodridge. Oh, I have not worked out of this book in so long. And I'm kind of working in order from front to back. So the next page that was due to color was this page right here, and this is a polar bear, and that's on my prompt list. So I said, perfect. I'm going to pull this out. I'm definitely going to make this a top priority. I'd like to start this one next because I really want to get this one out. I also thought about trying watercolor again because this paper can hold it and give it a softer effect, because I see this one as being really a soft color palette for some reason. This one I did back in 2020 was all done with Crayola color pencils, and I really like how this one came out. So if I don't use my watercolor pencils, then I'll definitely be pulling out my Crayolas, because I feel like this is a very soft effect, and that's what I'm envisioning for this page. So yeah, that was out of Sagor och Sagner by Emelie, Lidehall, Oberg. This was the first edition that came out years ago and then went out of print, and she has recently brought it back. It has a different cover, same images on the inside with, I think, a few extra new ones. So go check that out if you don't have that book yet. All right, we're getting to the bottom of the pile. Fairy Tale Princesses, A Storybook Darlings coloring book by Hannah Lynn. Have not colored a Hannah Lynn page in quite a while, so I pulled this book out for the fact that we've got Alice from Alice in Wonderland in here, and I really thought this would be a good time to tackle this page. I don't think I would ever even look at this page otherwise, so yeah, I've already, just to let you know, I've already been on Pinterest looking up color palettes for Alice in Wonderland, and there are some really different color palettes out there. So I will try and choose one and finish this page this month. So Fairy Tale Princess, A Storybook Darlings, and Storybook Darlings by Hannah Lynn. All right, then I've got my Disney Babies by Hachette Heroes. I believe this book is now out of print, unfortunately, but you can't really tell what that page is. This is for the prompt Donald Duck. So it's baby Donald right here, and I figured this will be a quick little pixel coloring. You know, if you saw my October completed pages, you'll know that I am into the pixel coloring at the moment because of diamond painting, and so I thought this would be a quick one to get out for November, and it's for the prompt Donald Duck. And then I brought out my Coloriage Mystery, Le Grand Classique, Tome 2, Disney by Hachette Heroes. And I have a couple of pages picked for this one. One for Donald Duck. I think that's Donald, right? I mean, or is it his uncle? We're going to say it's Donald Duck. So I could do that one for the Donald prompt. And then I also have this one for Alice and Alice in Wonderland. So I've also picked those two pages. Doesn't mean I'm going to get to all these guys, but at least I'll have them next to me to work on if I need them. And then this one, I also really liked this Alice page right here. So with a little kitty. So if I do any, it might be this one. A little more detailed, and I like that there's a little more colors in there. So anyway, that is all that I have picked out for my November coloring plans. I hope you guys are all enjoying coloring this month too. I can't wait. I love watching all your coloring plan videos that you do. It's just another fun video to watch every month and get some ideas from all of you. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.